Once your SketchUp model is ready, the next step is bringing it to life with realistic renders and cinematic animations for your client. And now, you don't have to rely on expensive software or a high-end workstation. With Lovart AI, you can create polished, high-quality cinematic visuals in just a few simple clicks. In this video, I'll show you how to create realistic renders of your project in different seasons, generate its construction details, and turn them into a smooth assembly animation, all with Lovart AI. Hey everyone, welcome back to Nice Tower, the place for smart SketchUp workflows, AI-powered design, and real architectural tutorials. We post high-quality videos every week to help you work faster and design better. Let's jump right in. First, open your browser, search for Lovart.ai, visit the website, and log into your account. As you can see, Lovart isn't limited to architecture. You can also use it to create logos, banners, promotional posters, social media content, and many of the visual assets a brand may need. For our project, click the plus icon here and upload a screenshot of the SketchUp model. Then, enter your prompt in this section. In my prompt, I asked Lovart to place the wooden cabin in a lush, humid forest environment with rainy weather and a cozy, realistic atmosphere. I've also included the full prompt in the description of this video. Now we wait a few moments while Lovart generates the render based on our prompt. As you can see, Lovart generated an excellent and highly realistic render based on our prompt. It placed the cabin in a calm forest setting with rainy weather and a natural atmosphere. If you look closely at the details, the result is very impressive. One important point is that it preserved our original model and did not change the design. If we wanted to create a similar result with traditional rendering engines, setting everything up could take hours, and of course, it would also require enough experience to achieve this level of quality. Now, we'll change the prompt and ask Lovart to generate the same project in a golden hour mountain setting. I've also included this prompt in the description of the video. Now, we'll wait a few moments while Lovart generates the new render. As you can see, it created a natural and realistic mountain scene with warm, golden hour lighting, exactly as we requested. Sometimes, you may need to make a small adjustment to the generated image, and Lovart makes this very easy. For example, I'll select this area and ask it to add a few birds to the scene. After selecting the area, I simply type, "Add a few birds in the sky," submit the edit, and wait a few moments. As you can see, Lovart applies the change directly to the selected area without affecting the rest of the image. Or sometimes, we may want to edit specific objects. For example, I can select this table and chairs, enter a prompt, and quickly change them to a modern style. Lovart also includes a multi-angle feature. By selecting a single render, we can quickly explore different camera perspectives using controls like rotation and tilt without creating each view manually from scratch. Now, I'll select this render and enter a prompt asking Lovart to create a natural, cinematic animation with the camera moving smoothly from right to left. I've also included this prompt in the description of the video. Then, we wait a few moments for the animation to be generated. Depending on your internet speed, it may take around 1 to 2 minutes to create an 8 to 10 second animation. As you can see, Lovart generated a high-quality cinematic animation with smooth motion and a natural result. I repeated the same process for 2 more scenes as well. In one prompt, I asked Lovart to move the camera away from the subject, and in the other, I asked it to move closer while the entrance doors slowly opened. The results were genuinely impressive and added even more cinematic variety to the project. I've also included both of these prompts in the description of the video. Now, I'll ask Lovart to generate the construction details of the project. I've written the prompt for this step, and then I'll wait a few moments while it processes and generates the result. As you can see, Lovart generated a detailed and well-presented construction board with a high level of accuracy and a very acceptable result. Now, I'll select both results and ask Lovart to create a soft, natural transition animation that gradually transforms the construction detail view into the final, realistic render. As you can see, Lovart smoothly transforms the construction detail view into a realistic final render. For the final presentation board, I switch to Image Gen and select GPT Image 2 for the generation. Then, I select the final project visuals directly from our canvas, including the main renders and the construction view we created earlier. Next, I set the board to a 16:9 landscape format, which fits perfectly into our video. Now I enter a prompt. After a few moments, Lovart generates the complete presentation for us, and here's the final result. It brings together the project renders, material palette, construction overview, and design concept in one polished layout, ready to present directly to the client. With Seedance 2.5, we can bring our final renders, construction visuals, and cinematic animations together into a complete presentation for the client. Once everything is ready, it helps us combine these assets into a polished architectural sequence with smooth transitions, strong visual flow, and a more professional, client-ready result. Thanks for watching. Hope this video was helpful. For more tutorials, subscribe to Nice Tower and stay updated with our upcoming videos.